Welcome to the Three Rolling Chairs Podcast. Welcome back to Varys, everyone. I am your host and DM for tonight, Landon Burton, joined by my co-host, Caden Ta.
Hello! Can we possibly get a mouse inbound?
You cannot bring that up right now. That is a fucking Patreon exclusive. That is a Patreon exclusive.
No,
That's all they get from here. That's all they get.
And we are followed by Mason.
What the fuck? Don't hijack my section. And co-host, I'm joined by my co-host, Mason Burton.
Playing Warin, this is chaotic intro.
I know. I like how we're being chaotic, even though this is kind of a more serious.
Explain our friend group.
No.
Chaotic as shit.
No. All right. Let's get all the wiggles out, boys. Here we go.
That was a bad intro.
Such a bad one. We're keeping it in, though. All right. I'm going to do a recap for the last session. So, last time, Warin consoled Wretch after being rejected because she still had feelings for Oskin. Wretch then went to Thierna's home to try to convince her to join the party after a heartfelt talk with his friend Warin. After telling him she's not cut out for adventuring, sadly making their way to the Malachite Forest. They were stopped by a Wood Elf team and the leader being Vareya, but were then ambushed by a half-dragon group following the party. They made quick work of the Elf squad, forcing the party and Vareya to retreat. After a narrow escape, they made it to the Malachite Kingdom. After being reprimanded by the King Qatar, they were brought to the keep and questioned. Warin, speaking absolute poetry, convinces Qatar to make a plan to confront Mother Spreglurker, the green hag that controls the part of the forest with the hallowed grove. But behind his friend's back, Wretch made a plan to go with Vareya to leave at night, concealing his plan by telling Warin he's going on a date. So Warin, happy for him, dresses him up, collecting a bouquet of flowers, and Vareya, and after Warin and Amara turn in for the night, also Warin took his helmet off. That's wild. In front of Amara.
Yeah, but you'll never know what his face looks like, ever. The whole campaign.
It's true.
I'm kidding.
Wretch and Vareya set out to confront the Witch of the Forest. So that's where we are now. So we are going to start with Wretch. So Wretch, you and Vareya, when you guys left at night, you are being as silent as possible. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Oh, also, I just want to say up top, everybody, I am a little under the weather, a little sicky, so I apologize if my voices are not on par with how they have been, but damn it, I'm gonna get an episode out there, regardless how I feel.
Okay, so because of the cloak that Warin has temporarily gifted to Wretch.
After being lied to.
No, we don't.
Yes, we talk about that.
Bending the truth, more like.
Oh, dude.
So I'm gonna be rolling 2d20s.
Mhm.
So I have a 26 first.
Okay, so I was having you roll for both you and Vareya, so you guys are on one direwolf together. You're on the back, and she's kind of has like the leash type thing, like the reins basically. And you guys are sneaking through this forest. This forest is thick and dense. You see the trees are almost creating a solid wall because it's just so dense on either side of you. And you have like a not a drawn out path, but this wolf is like jumping from rock to rock and like over these fallen logs and trees. You cross like a makeshift bridge across this like 10-foot river. And she turns to you and she says, Wretch, thank you so much for accompanying me on this. I'm so happy we're finally doing something about this enemy and we can stop living in fear.
Wretch just says, like, I'm happy that I can help. I know this isn't exactly the right time, but I have this thing for you. Can I give it to you real quick?
Yes, what is it? And she kind of slows down the direwolf a little bit, like the direwolf is kind of panting. So she slows him down and she turns around.
So Wretch hands her the flowers that Warin made. And Wretch says, if we make it out of this, can I take you to the feast hall
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh yeah, you're smelling extra nice too.
You are smelling extra nice. Warren made some perfume out of flowers. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So persuasion. That's just a 10.
That's just a 10.
Oh.
So Brea looks at you and she says, "Thank you, Wretch." And she's like, "Here, I'm gonna put these in my pack for right now because we're kind of on a stealth mission." And she goes, "How about once we figure out what's going on and defeat our enemy, let's talk about it."
Wretch kind of does like a little, yeah.
You guys are traveling for about an hour and a half to a little over or a little under 2 hours. You then start to see like this like fog start to roll in, and it's not like super dense per se, but it's kind of blanketing the ground. And she, as you guys are kind of walking up on this wolf, and she says, "Wretch, I think this is the place. I think we're getting closer." So Wretch and Vrea, you guys are stealth. The direwolf kind of crouches down into these bushes, and you see that Ogrelin and Ogre, and you see he's like collecting leaves and putting it in his bag. Do you want to approach, or what would you like to do? Vrea kind of looks back at you and says, "Wretch, this is Mother Spraglurker's home. We found it."
Do you think we can make a deal with her? Or do you think we have to, her?
I mean, two of us are not going to take a green hag, but we can certainly try to strike a deal with her. I'm sure once she understands the consequences of what's happening with our new enemy, I feel like she would understand.
Okay, maybe we should try and make a deal. But what do we have to offer?
We'll see what we can offer. What she thinks would be best. I've never made a deal with a witch before, so I'm not sure what to expect.
She's a hag, isn't she?
Well, those two are interchangeable. They're synonyms. You should know that, right?
I don't know that. I'm asking.
I mean, yes, she's a hag, yes, of course, but she's also a witch.
Okay. Let's try and make a deal with her.
Okay. So you are walking up with this direwolf, and you dismount, and Vart, this Ogrelin half ogre, looks and goes, "Mom, visitors!" And you hear, like, from inside the house, "I said stop calling me that!" And these doors swing open, and you see this woman. She has this green skin and shock white hair. You see, she kind of looks like a generic witch. She has like the hat, and her clothes are not like bad looking, not like rags, but she has like these robes on. And she goes, "Oh, yes, I've been expecting you." And she kind of like caresses her chin and says, "You're Wretch, and you're the princess, Vrea." Yes, Mother Spraglurker, we need your help." "Nonsense, I know why you're here. I know this. Come inside. Vart, guard the entrance." And he goes, "Okay, Mom, Vart, do that." "God, stop calling me Mom." And you see, so you guys dismount the direwolf and walk into her cottage. Oh, I'm assuming you walk into her cottage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Vrea is sticking close by your side, and when you get into this cottage, you see it is a very nice, quaint, and it smells delicious in here. It smells like a sweet aroma of a cooking pie, but also with a mixture of like a stew. You see like potted plants all over the place, and a large fire in the middle, like a square fire pit in the middle of this large house, with a cauldron over top of it cooking. You see it's like boiling over. You can hear like the hisses when the broth will spill over into the fire. She goes, welcome to my home. I know what brings you here. I know all. As soon as you step foot into my forest, I know you want to get to the Hallowed Grove, correct?"
Wretch kind of turns to the princess and he's like, yeah, we want to get there.
Yes, and you're the only one that can allow that, so we wanted to make a deal with you so we could cross over and do what needs to be done. This is, well, Wretch, tell her. You know more about this. And you see, like, Varela is a little frightened. She's, like, a little nervous. You can kind of pick up on that.
Yeah. So Wretch he's kind of like, so for safe passage and the ability to get to the Hallowed Grove, I come to bargain.
With what do you have to offer, Mother Speglurker?
The soul of the first person I saved.
What?
They owe me, so you can collect their soul.
Well, they would have to sign the contract. Are they here with you now, or?
They owe me, so they'll just sign it if you don't.
Give me a persuasion check.
Set a persuasion.
Yeah. God, you're a little shit.
Oh my god, I got an 18.
Okay. With an 18, she looks and she goes, that is one soul, yes. But I'll need two to allow two mortals to cross to the Hallowed Grove. And she looks over to Brea and she says, what do you have to offer me, princess? I could offer you an alliance between the Malachite Forest and the Hallowed Grove.
Wait, hang on. We only need one person to go into the Hallowed Grove, and like I'm looking up at Brea, I'm like, right? Or do you also need to come in?
I don't know. I've never seen the Hallowed Grove before. I just know that's where the Omniscient lies. And when she says that, Mother Twiglurker has a big smile on her face, and she goes, the Omniscient is what you seek, do you? Well then, that raises the price a bit. Just then, you hear the door behind you click. She goes, have a seat, Wretch and Princess. And she gestures over to these two chairs.
Wretch looks up at Ray and is just like, why the fuck would you say that?
I thought she was on our team. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Wretch. And you see Mother Twiglurker kind of steps back and she goes, we must discuss. We have much to discuss. We're going to cut to you, Warin.
Okay.
So, Warin, we cut to you and you hear birds, like the birds singing outside, and you hear crickets. It's still, because there's no windows in the room you and Amara are staying in at the moment, but you do kind of know that the sun is starting to rise. And Amara kind of wakes up and she stretches and looks over at you. Are you awake at this point? Would you be awake?
Yeah.
She gets up and she goes, well, today is the big day, I guess. And you hear a knock at the door. And you hear on the other side, Qatar's voice. Warren, Amara, are you in there? And yeah, the door is locked, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah.
Do you open it?
Yep.
He opens the door and goes, Warren, Amara, where's Wretch? Where is he? Where is your friend?
He's on a date with your daughter.
Excuse me? A date? Where did they go? And he kind of thinks for a moment and he goes, by the gods, I think I know where they left. God! And he like slams his like hand on the door and he goes, and he points directly towards you, Warren. And Amara is, and now at this point she's gotten up and is looking past your shoulder at Qatar. And he goes, your friend took my daughter to the witch.
What? Wretch would have told me.
The only place they would have gone is there. I know her. She's stubborn and just like her mother. And he looks directly into your eyes and says, if anything happens to my Brea, I promise your head will be on a spit. Do you understand me, Warren?
Yeah, but I was just told they were going on a date. Wretch would have not lied to me.
We look for them now. Come with me at once. And you two, well, you three start walking through this castle courtyard. And you see people are kind of looking at all of you three walking down pensively, and Qatar, he's shouting and barking orders to the rest of the wood elves. He's like, you, sound the alarms now, the princess is missing. And you see the wood elf he just yelled at, like, immediately runs, and bells start ringing, and he goes, like once you get through these castle gates, he says, "Warin, you and Amara will take a dire wolf with me, and we shall look for them. I know where she's at, where Mother Twiglurker lies. If anywhere, we'll look there first. If they're not there, and I hope to God, for your safety and my daughter's, she is not." You guys start to mount on these direwolves, and you see Qatar whistles, and this direwolf with like war paint on it, and bigger than yours, it's a white direwolf, and you guys have things like the black direwolf. He goes, "This one," and he hops onto the white one. He points to the darker colored direwolf, and you hop on that one, and Amara hops on the back with you. Okay, so Warin, you, Qatar, and Amara set out. The wolves are running as fast as they can, panting. And he goes, "Keep up behind me. If I lose you, I will leave you behind. And good luck finding your way back." So how this is going to work. So this is going to be like a dash through the forest. You will have to make dex checks with the direwolf stat. I did send that to you. And messing up will be consequential. Like you'll kind of fall behind and stuff. And if you lose Qatar, then you're going to have a survival checks and stuff like that to find your way.
Okay.
So we will roll initiative. We're not fighting right now, but just to keep on a kind of...
Do I use my initiative or the wolf?
Use your initiative.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to go first. So go ahead and give me one dex check.
That's the wolves, right?
Yep.
Okay. 7.
With a 7,
Here
Qatar
it comes. Here it comes.
Yep, here it comes. Bad rolls. Qatar is already gaining speed ahead of you, and Amara's like, "Oh, his wolf is a lot faster than ours." And Qatar looks back at you and he says, "Warin, keep up, goddammit!"
I don't know how to drive a wolf.
Okay, Qatar is going to do a dex check as well. Qatar starts to pull ahead as fast as he can. You see his wolf is jumping over logs and side to side on these rocks. Warin, that is you. You gotta keep up, baby. You gotta keep up.
17.
17. With a 17, you gain a little bit more speed on him, jumping over the same logs and rocks as him. Go ahead and give me a perception check, Warin.
Okay. That is going to be a 19.
Ooh, with a 19. Very good. With a 19, you guys are riding like hell through this forest. Just whizzing past trees. These wolves are running as fast as they possibly can.
Yeah, as Warren is going, like kind of silently to himself, he's like, "I swear to God, Wretch, if you're dead, I'll never forgive you."
So Qatar is in front of you, and then all of a sudden you see this green bolt of energy whiz past him, and he goes, "By the gods, what was that?"
An ebony specter.
No. Then you see on your right a wyvern flying overhead with a rider on the back, a green dragon.
Oh my
dragon.
god!
Bro, I gotta fight
Mason.
little dragons.
Mason, get the fuck out of here! They killed everybody last time.
My wolf is like, he's running, he's like, "Arr!" He's like, "Oh shit, we need to leave." I'm like, I didn't know you could talk.
Yeah, you see a wyvern on the left and right. One of them is on the left and one of them is on the right.
Let me guess,
have
their rider has yellow eyes.
yellow eyes. They have purple eyes.
Purple, yeah, I meant purple.
Yeah, it's presumably the same two.
Oh, they're the ones that kept
green-
finding Wretch and almost
the two
killed
green
me.
dragon, half dragons. So that is Qatar.
Party wipe inbound.
Qatar, you see, he immediately pulls out his bow. You see this beautiful elven bow. It's like crafted from beautiful wood, and takes a couple shots on the wyvern to the left, shooting arrows, and he goes, "God damn it, it's never easy, is it?" The wyvern comes down and starts assaulting Qatar. Well, the driver is, or the rider. You see this green dragon, like half dragon creature, the ones you met before when you were ambushed with Brea, looks down at you, like looks directly at you, Warin, and goes, "Yes, where's your goblin friend I kept finding last time?"
We're trying to find him too.
Oh, let me help.
Okay, thank you.
I'm really good at that, apparently.
Oh, wait. That's what I was stealth rolling past?
No, it's the green dragon, half dragon on top of this.
No. When I came through here in the beginning of the session, this is what I was stealthing. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, and you
God.
rolled really well. Okay. You see this green bolt of energy leeches out at you, Warren, and the wolf jumps and like goes slow motion, jumps over a tree, and the tree fucking, like the bottom of it, explodes, sending splinters and bark all over the forest. A loud crash as the tree hits behind you. Warren, that is you. Go ahead and give me another dexterity check. Also, if you want to attack these wyverns, they're up high.
I don't have ranged. I mean, I do, but I'm gonna save my slots. Oh my. It was a
Amara.
17.
Okay, Amara is right after you. She is going to give you.
I got an 8.
Oh, not.
No, yeah.
Dude, please roll.
Leave Warren alone and his shitty rolls. Dude, okay, hold on. I hit the E brake on the wolf and I do a drift.
Oh, you do a drift and usually hear Tokyo, keep me down.
So, like, do I get anything better because the wolf just drifted?
No, actually, he falls.
Okay, Warren kills himself.
Amara is going to touch a willing creature and add a D4 to an ability score. She's going to cast guidance on it. So go ahead and add a D4 to that roll.
I mean, I don't think I already have an 8.
Yeah.
Okay, 9.
God damn it.
What do you want me to do?
You could have done it, dude, if you just got a 10. If you just got a fucking 10. Guitar starts to make a large gap between you two. You start to lose them through the trees. It's like winding in and out of these trees, and it's harder and harder to keep up with them.
Warren is too worried about Wretch. He can't focus.
That is Guitar. Guitar starts taking off. You see, expertly navigating these woods, shooting arrows at the riders and hitting. So it fires an arrow at the driver on the left. A natural fucking 20. Dude, he might kill this.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd
not
be
even
good.
gonna lie.
Oh, that's strong. Wretch needs that bow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nope, sorry, Caden. Liars don't get cool weapons.
You see, with a sharpshooter eye, launches 2 arrows directly into the rider's side, and you hear a roar come from the rider. And you see the wyvern starts to flap despondently. It starts to like bob up and down as the rider is losing control of it. That is wyvern on the right. See, the rider is going to shoot 2 more bolts of green energy at you. Okay, one of them's gonna hit. One of the green bolts hits your wolf for 8 damage. You see the wolf kind of yelps a bit, but continues running as fast as it possibly can. Warren, that is you. Also add a D4 to this roll as well.
Yes, sir. A 13.
Oh, finally. Finally, with a 13, you finally are able to find Qatar and catch up just a little bit more. He's still about 20 feet in front of you, but you're able to keep an eye on him. Qatar is now going to make it to the river. Yeah, so this makeshift bridge, he is running over this like 10-foot river, and you see he stops like right before the bridge to wait for you and look for you. That is going to be Wyvern on the right. It is going to start descending on top of you. Okay, Warren, here we go, buddy.
No.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Don't
Big
do it.
money. Wonderful. Both of those are not going to hit. 2 more green bolts of energy smacking the trees. You see leaves and branches falling from trees above you. You have like a canopy above you of trees, you know?
Yep.
And like all the sticks and leaves are falling on top of you. It's like raining. That is you. Go ahead and give me another dex check. Make sure you have that D4.
19.
Ooh, with a 19, you catch up to Qatar. You see he starts to pick speed back up again and crosses the bridge. And he goes, Warren, remember where we are. Remember this landmark. And he keeps running as fast as he possibly can. That is now going to be Wyvern on the left. Okay, here we go. Dude, you keep falling behind, so you're just like right there. I'm not meaning to attack you with everybody, but you're just the only target.
It's alright.
Wyvern Rider up above you is going to hit you with a green bolt. Misses on the first one, but hits on the second. Rolf is going to take 6 damage.
Okay.
How's it looking?
He's definitely hurt, but he's living.
That's good, that's good. Okay, Warren, that is you. You only have 2 more to go, buddy.
Oh my. A 9.
Okay, yeah, you start to lose sight of Qatar a little bit more. He is just so much faster than you because he's able to navigate this forest very dexterously. Oh, the Wyvern actually is not going to be able to make it to this turn, like the Wyvern Rider. So you see the Wyrens, the two of these dragon-looking creatures with a scorpion-looking tail, like a barb on the end of their tail, and it only has 2 legs. It doesn't have the 2 front arms, looking down at you and like snapping.
I'm gonna try to tame it so I can ride it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah,
Okay.
just break the rules for me.
I got you.
Yeah, thanks. Warren, that is you.
Come on.
Let's get a good.
Oh my heck.
Holy shit.
7. I got a nat 1.
Qatar is making a large distance between you two. Now, you see, so this forest starts to go into this rocky outcrop. It's like a small little valley, and you see like trees overhead, like a downed log on top of these 2 rock walls, essentially, and you basically lose sight of him completely. That is the Wyvern on the left. You guys are riding as fast as you possibly can. You see, like, through the trees, you see these black blurs flying next to you. These Wyverns are keeping up with your wolf, which is saying a lot. They are fast as hell. And that is going to hit on one of them. 4 damage to your wolf.
We're still okay.
How much HP does your wolf have?
He is now at 4.
Oh, okay. Amara is going to cast Cure Wounds on the wolf. She touches the wolf. She says, keep going. You're doing great. You're doing great. And she kind of pats the wolf. Heal your wolf for 14. Or no, I'm sorry. 13 health. As she casts Cure Wounds on it, you see the wound on the side from the initial first bolt starts to close. His fur starts to grow back. Warren, that is you. Please roll better.
Tell me about it.
Please roll good.
No. That is 10 now.
Okay, with 10, you enter...
I don't know what's... I think my dice are, like, weighted.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with you.
Yeah, I'm done.
You now finally get to the rocky outcrop. You see, Qatar looks behind you and he says, Warren, keep riding, we're almost there. We only have a couple 100 feet to go now. We have to save her and your friend.
I know.
If what you say is true, if we lose Wretch or Berea, we've lost the fucking war. All right, that is the Wyvern behind you, Warren.
Do something.
Nothing. You see...
At least you're rolling bad, too.
I am rolling pretty shitty. You guys enter this rocky outcrop with the 2 walls. The Wyvern is having a harder time tracking you because it was on the right of you inside that tree line. You see it then flies up on top of this opening and starts firing these arcane green bolts above, smacking the ground in front of you. Dirt and debris are kicking up in front of you. You kind of like cover your face, like where your visor is. You see the wolf kind of ducks his head and keeps hauling as much ass as he possibly can. Warren, that is now you. Please, this is your last chance to catch up with Qatar.
16.
Okay, with a 16, your wolf starts to kick it into high gear. You're like kicking off the rock wall. You're kicking off of trees, and you see the wolf jumps off of this like small hill, landing down where Qatar is. And you see the Wyverns kind of get lost and disoriented in this rocky outcrop. And you guys run into the forest, like deeper into the forest. You see these Wyverns kind of stop pursuing you, and you see one of them, one of the riders stop this Wyvern, and the Wyvern's wings like kick back and pull the Wyvern back, and it's like kind of hovering while it's flapping its wings, and it goes, "This is not over, Warren!" And you guys escape the grasp of the Wyvern riders.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Okay, so Warren, you finally get into this larger clearing, and you see a path is starting to actually form. You see, like, basically looks like a game path,
Okay.
like in the woods. Go ahead and give me a perception check. You see fog starts to cover and roll into the bushes and trees.
That's gonna be a 17.
With a 17, so Qatar looks back at you guys, slow down, and you now the wolves are at like a trot. And Qatar looks back at you and he goes, "We've entered her woods. Be on high alert. Anything could happen here, Warren." Through the fog, you don't really see much. It's extremely difficult to see through this, but you hear a voice, like it's around you or it's in your head. You hear, "Oh, you've come to rescue your daughter, have you, King Qatar? And you've brought help, Warren Lionheart and Amara. Wonderful to see you again, King. Witch! Show yourself! Bring me back my daughter! And Wretch! That piece of shit goblin! In due time, King. You must find me first. Ah, yes! Warin, you see Qatar holds up his hand like to stop, like in a fist, and he goes, dismount with the wolves, now. And Amara kind of looks confused at you, and she goes, why are we leaving the wolves? It is not safe for them. I cannot lose these mountains.
We'll lose our ride. We need our ride safe.
And you see Qatar and Amara and you dismount the wolves, and he looks at the one that's white with the war paint, and he puts his head to it, and he goes, you must go back home. Lead your sister. And the wolf kind of does like a low guttural growl, and you see the two start taking off. And Qatar's in front of you. You get to a small bridge over a little stream. You see the fog is still dense, but it starts to dissipate a bit. And you see the fog uncovers a large cottage, but a ogrelin, a half orc, half ogre, approaches and stops in the middle of this path. Warin, you have fought one of these before, and they are admiral foes. They are extremely strong because they have the ogre strength, but they have the orc build, so they're strong and fast all at the same time. You see he has a burlap sack on his back, and he looks at all three of you, and Qatar goes, out of my way, beast! Where is my daughter? And you see this ogrelin looks at him and raises a hand up, and you see Qatar pulls a bow back, and he goes, name's Vart! Name what yours? And he kind of looks at you, Warin, and goes, what the hell? And the ogrelin waves at you and goes, Mom, expecting you!
These beasts are dumb, but you gotta be careful with them. They're strong.
Oh! And you see he walks up to you, and Qatar goes, oh, stay back! And he pulls his bow even further back. Oh, okay! And he dumps out his sack, and you see leaves, these golden leaves and red leaves all dump out into a pile, and he goes, look! I made gifts! And Amara's like, he's kind of sweet.
No, he's not. Just take his gifts, though. We don't want to fight him.
Qatar looks at you and quietly goes, Warin, you can't be serious. We're not trusting this beast, right? We're not grabbing his gifts. Let's just kill him and get him out of our way.
We need to, one less fight will be good, so we can save our strength for the hag. Where's your mother?
Mom's in there! And he points to this large cottage with the red shingles and the vines growing over. It looks very peaceful in there. And he goes, and girl that looks like you, and points to Qatar and goes, and baby orc. And she's like,
yeah.
That's Wretch, and that's Freya. He goes, take me to her at once. Okay. You see, he just starts walking along this path, and you guys follow him. You see, he's like waddling. He's just like a lumbering hulk of muscle. He's just all brawn.
Looks like we found our fourth party member.
Yay! Vart, my friend! You see Vart before you enter the door. He goes, Mom, not happy. Be nice to Mom. And he goes, Vart not allowed in house, so Vart stay outside. And he just steps to the side, and Warin, Amara, and Qatar, you three enter this quaint little cottage, and you see sitting in a chair is Freya, and sitting in a chair next to her is Wretch. And you see Mother Spriglurker standing before both of them, and she goes, just on time as I foresaw. Welcome, King Qatar, and Warin Lionheart. And you, beautiful Amara. And you see Qatar instantly starts to get upset and goes, my daughter! Give her, now! We're going home. And she goes, not quite, not yet. And you see the door slams behind you three, and it locks again. And Wretch, you make eye contact with Amara and Warin. You see Amara looks at you, and she goes, Wretch, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm about to make a deal, though, so we can all go.
You see, as Amara goes to run at you and, like, grab you and, like, give you a hug, she hits something solid, and it's like, boom. you see this purple energy kind of like ripples. She goes, "Wait, what are you doing?" And she like hits it again. Go ahead, Warin and Wretch. Go ahead and give me a Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yeah, that doesn't come up very often,
I
does
got
it?
a 13.
I got a 5.
Dude, Mason, roll fucking better, please, dude. This is not
Leave me
gonna be
alone.
easy for you.
Leave me alone.
Oh man. Okay, so
Wretch kind of says to Imara and Warren, and he's just like, guys, I can do this, okay? I gotta make a deal with her. I've already secured part of the deal because I can make good deals.
Wretch, you don't know what you're doing.
Guys, just have some faith. Have some faith.
you see Qatar then walks up to the shield-looking thing as well and hits, and he goes, "You hag! You witch! What have you done?" And you see Rhea goes, Wretch, I think we might have made a mistake.
Wretch says, well, you see, King, I told your daughter not to make a deal, and I will make the deal, okay? Because we only need one person to go to the Hollow Grove, and I gave up the soul to the first person I saved because she was really ungrateful. She didn't say thank you.
So you're just selling someone's soul?
No. She owed me for saving her life, and so she owes me.
Wretch, if this hag doesn't kill you, I will.
Oh, no.
You lied to me.
Wretch never lied. I went
You
on
did.
a date.
No.
I went on a date.
Oh, great date spot, you idiot.
Amara kind of like puts her hand on you, Warren. She's like, "Okay, Warren."
No,
this is
Amara,
not-
get off of me.
Listen,
That's
Hag.
not the
Listen,
time.
Hag.
kind of push her.
Whoa.
What?
No,
Push
like
her.
smack her hand off my shoulder.
Okay, Wretch turns to the hag and he says, "Hag, I'll make you a deal, okay? You give only me the passage to the Hollowed Grove, and you wipe their memories for me."
Wretch, I swear.
Hag,
She
Wretch,
laughs, and you hear her cackle throughout this house, this cottage. She goes, "Wretch, you fool! It doesn't look like you're in the position to make a deal with me. I'm the one who has the upper hand here.
Why would you trust
Hi.
a hag?
Say what I need from you, not the other way around.
will you do that for me though?
I'll make you a deal. I'll make everyone in this cottage a deal right now. I will grant all of you passage to the Hollowed Grove, but there is a thorn in the lion's paw at the moment. You see, this new enemy that has come to the forest has put a small hold on my plans. Specifically, this dragon that roams the area. I want you to defeat these half-dragon intruders, and I shall grant all of your souls to the Hollowed Grove." And Qatar looks to you, Warren, looks to Amara. "What do we do?"
Well,
hang on, guys. Hang on. Wretch kind of is just like, would you still collect the soul of the lady that I told you about?
Wait, you still want me to collect a soul?
no, don't.
Yeah,
Don't.
she didn't say thank you. So, can I just not be a part of this deal, but, give you that soul?
Wait, are you talking about the halfling?
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's the first soul Wretch ever saved, Landon.
Technically, it was the hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Oh. Never mind. Wretch counter offers. He says, "I will give you the soul of the 2 people I saved."
God damn it.
Wretch, I swear you get dumber every day.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay. We need a nat fucking 20, everyone. Come
Here's
on.
hoping. Here's
come
hoping.
on. A 13.
No, a 9.
A 9.
Oh my gosh.
She looks at you, Wretch, and goes, your friend Warren finally says something of truth. You do get dumber every day, don't you, Goblin? Tell you what, here's what we'll do. You take out the half-dragons and come back with one of their heads, and I shall grant all of you to the Hollowed Grove. You can also take Vart, I don't care. You can have him as well for help. If you'd like, I really don't care about him.
Wretch is just kind of like, don't let this bubble down. I'm gonna get hurt.
Warren is just staring daggers at you. And
Yeah, with his arms crossed.
she goes, they're just a few miles west of here. If you find their camp, us kill all of them. Bring them back here.
Hang on, you said only one head.
Yes, I want all of them dead, but one head for insurance.
Yeah, we can do it. We need them dead anyway as well.
Good. So our motives align then. We both get what we want. And she kind of like points, like does that like boop on your nose, Warren, but like not on your nose. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And she goes, look, when a deal makes both parties happy, it is the hag's best friend. Yes!
Is there no tricks to this?
None that meet the eye, do they, Warren?
So there are tricks, I just don't know them.
Do they look like tricks to you, Warren?
Well, I don't know. I don't think we can even trust you, but we need this enemy dead as well.
Well, as insurance, I will keep your daughter and your friend Wretch in Qatar. Just knows that nothing can be done until the hag gets what she wants. Goes, fine. Have it your way. Warren, Amara, we'll collect Vart. We leave now.
As I'm leaving, I like point at Wretch and I'm like, you're dead. You better hope these dragons kill me.
Wait, is Wretch and the princess not allowed to go?
Nope. They stay in the bubble.
What?
Also, Caden, so you're not just sitting here. I will give you Qatar's stats.
No, give him Thornton or whatever his name is. Thornton.
Vart?
Yep, you play as Vart.
Okay.
Lynn,
No,
you play as the king.
I can play Vart.
Are you sure you want to?
Yep.
Sure.
But you have to roleplay as him.
Okay, so you guys start heading off. Qatar is leading the charge, and you guys are walking through the forest, and everyone's just kind of silent, and Vart is just kind of waddling behind all of you, and Qatar, without looking at you, Warren, starts talking to you, and he goes, your friend better have an answer when we get back.
Tell me about it.
When we get to the Hollowed Grove, this better be fucking real. Because if I've risked my life and my daughter's life for this, I swear to God, you two, and he stops and turns around, you two will have made an enemy stronger than you have faced before.
I understand what you're talking about, but right now we cannot sit here and complain about the what ifs. Let's get this done and get out.
And you see he just sighs and turns around and starts walking. And Amara, she goes, Warren, I know this is not the greatest time right now, but I understand you're upset. But look, Wretch made a mistake.
Don't
okay?
try and talk to me about Wretch.
The Ogren kind of he turns to the king and he says, "Pretty woman, I want to be your friend."
The Qatar looks at him and goes, this fucker just called me a girl?
You have pretty hair. Only women have pretty hair. Cause I don't got much hair.
Just
Warren,
for everyone.
you see Qatar brings out a long sword and goes to lunge at Vart.
Stop.
I just
I'll fucking kill you!
I just want my friend with pretty woman. Cause the other pretty woman, she wear all white.
Just for everyone at home, the person Caden is playing has a -3 intelligence.
Yeah, he has ogre stats. So you guys start walking and stop bickering for a moment, and you see Qatar holds up his hand again, and he goes, something's off. Something feels and sounds different. And he points to like a large rock outcropping, and he goes, behind there, hurry. You guys, and the rain starts to drop a bit, like it starts to rain, and you see like the clouds overhead start to go a little dark, and you hear like thunder in the distance, and the light drops of rain hitting the leaves and dropping onto the ground. And you guys get to this rocky outcropping. Vart and Warren, go ahead and give me perception checks. I'll do for Amara and Qatar as well.
So Vart, he kind of turns to everyone and he says, How are we gonna kill dragon without javelin? Cause I heard there was a black dragon who was
Katar's like,
killed.
stop, Bart. And he looks and he points to his eyes, Warren, and he points, and Warren, well, everybody sees a green dragon, this large creature with this like almost crocodile face. You see this, the scales of this dragon is this olive with some hints of like lime green in there. You see it's got like aquatic features to it, a fin that runs all the way down its back with a wide tail at the base. But what you see as well is the violet eyes on this green dragon. And even weirder is a person or thing that has a similar build to the first creature you saw controlling a dragon. But this time you see its face. You see its face is, it has two horns that come down and connect at the sides of its head. You see it's got dragon feet and legs like scales, but on its face it has a smooth skin. You see its nose is like human, like their face is humanoid. It almost looks human, but they're pale white. You see it's commanding 3 green half dragons and 1 blue half dragon. And then you hear him speak. You, for the All Lady, you will take these crystals to them and turn them. This is for the All Mother. And you hear one of the half dragons speak back. Yes, right away. I promise we will, Morkman. And you see he touches the green dragon. You see the green dragon lowers its head down where the chin and neck is flush with the floor, and he gets on top of this green dragon. And you see he points down at him and goes, do not fail like you did the first time, or I will rip your spine from your soul. And you see the green black dragon lowers his head, says, yes, sir. It will be done. We will not disappoint the All Mother again. Make sure it happens. And you see the green dragon starts to pick up. Its wings flutter. It's got a massive wingspan. And you see leaves and trees are blowing to the side, and you see it takes off into the distance. And you see Qatar looks back at you, Vart and Warren and Amara, and he goes, oh, by the gods, I've never seen that one before. That was an actual dragon.
Yeah, we already killed one.
Oh, God. This is so fucking bad.
How we gonna kill it without javelin, sirs?
Well,
And misses. And then he points to the
Start
game.
question.
We should have not taken Vart.
I do lots of damage now, hear me? I have a 19 in strength.
Okay.
You see that there is a structure in front of you. It's like, it looks kind of like an old church building. You see like the wall is like blown out, and you see the door is like off of its hinges and rubble, like blocking the door. And you see all 4 of the half dragons walk in through this hole of this church. This church looks to be about like 60 feet long. Well, yeah, a little bit longer than that, like 120 feet long. And you see it's also 30 feet tall. It's quite a large structure. Qatar looks to you 3 and says, so, do we stealth, or do we just go in and hit hard fast, and before that green dragon makes it back?
Vart is actually he's already walking.
Bart just starts walking up.
Mm-hmm.
Warren, you see Bart just starts waddling up, and Qatar goes, do we follow him? What do we do?
Yep, we follow him.
Okay, you 4, you guys, not stealthily, start walking up, and you hear the half dragons are talking, and you hear one of them goes, wait, do you hear this, brothers and sisters? And you hear they click like a beak. They hear, I think we have company. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh!
That's a 1, dude.
Oh, wow!
A natural 1.
Oh.
Holy shit.
I don't really want to talk about it.
Oh god. Okay, first up is one of the green dragons. You see they instantly get into battle formation. Also, you guys see these crates with like these purple crystals illuminating this dark church. You see rain is starting to drip down and make puddles inside of this church. It's getting muddy and dirty. You see one of the green dragons goes, he's gonna go straight up, the bucket as far as he can. Wow, even with a fucking dash action. Not even close. One of the green dragons runs up about halfway from this in this church. Warin, that is you.
Oh, I don't know if I just want to straight up run in there. I'm just gonna get jumped.
Vart turns to Warren and says, I have lots of health, and Mother will protect me.
Okay, then you're gonna take lots of hits.
That's why I'm here.
All right, I'm gonna get kind of close to him and just hold reaction.
Okay.
I'm not running in there. I'm gonna get
That
jumped.
is the blue
Wait,
half
wait.
dragon.
Mason, do you have like the shield?
Nope,
Equipped? Oh.
I don't have a shield at all.
Oh.
Oh god. Okay, that is.
I'm a great sword user, no shieldy shields.
All right, the blue dragon, or blue half dragon. Oh, let's see. Let's see what it can do.
No,
Shit, man, he's like too far for everything.
we gotta get that spellcaster down
Yeah.
immediately.
Mason, you're gonna like what I'm gonna ask when and if I can do.
No,
Okay,
here
yeah,
comes
that's-
bullshittery.
It's them. Amara is up next. You see Amara is gonna run up to Vart, like behind him, and she is going to cast. Oh, is she gonna do some damage? She's gonna do Guiding Bolt at a 2nd level.
Okay.
She's gonna go for blue. Come on, Amara, let's hit. Let's do something good.
Oh.
That is right on the dice. So 17. 17 to blue half dragon. Dude, that is 5d6 plus 5.
She hitting spellcaster, the one.
Oh yeah, she's hitting spellcaster blue.
Oh.
No, you rolled like poo.
23 damage to this
Nice.
half dragon. You see this guiding bolt comes out of the sky, smashing through this thatch wood church, opening another additional hole. You hear the rain start to sizzle because this white hot ball of light smashes down and hits this half blue dragon. That is going to be another green one. Dude, they're just all doing dash actions. That's all they can fucking do. All right, it's Qatar's turn. About to see what he can do.
Yeah, I think Qatar could solo. You better be like level 20.
Oh, he's pretty good. Qatar is going to shoot at blue dragon and half dragon as well. He's gonna focus fire. Ugh. He actually didn't do very well. Only 9 damage. You see, Qatar runs up, pulls a bow back with 2 arrows notched at the same time, and they fly forward. You see the half blue dragon dodges to the side, hits one in this barrel full of crystals, and the other one barely hits him. You will regret that decision. It's another dash action, dude. Bart, we made it to you, and none of the enemies got to take a turn yet.
Okay, so can I pick up this table that's right here?
Yeah.
And basically, you know, like how the legs are pointed out, like how you see how it is.
Yeah.
Can
It's
I
tipped
basically be pushing all of these guys up against this wall with it? I would have to do 4 opposed strength checks, but
over. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you now. It's probably not gonna work, but I will do that.
okay.
Pick up a table and bash it over their head.
Yeah, you can use it as shield too if you'd like. I think that's pretty cool. But
Okay.
you wanna slide it?
Yeah.
No, the shield sounds way cool.
Okay, here we go. I'm rolling opposed strength checks for all of them. That's a nat 20.
The rest are not very good, though.
No, the rest were not very good.
And an 18.
Okay,
So all but one.
yep. And so that was this green dragon right here. So
He just kind of gets out of the way.
yeah, Vart, he jumps out of the way, but you are able to pin 3 of these guys against these barrels here. Vart smashes the table, but Vart is now open for a lot of attacks.
Ooh, I might have an idea again.
Okay, Vart,
Not something stupid as your
But
fucking
do
table.
good.
Warren,
was
that's
good.
you.
Okay, hold on.
Mother protects.
Are these crystals explosive?
So, Warren, what you see is Vart just runs in and pushes this table that's on its side and smashes and traps these 3. You see one of the green dragon half dragons make it, but the other 3 are now pinned against these barrels.
I want to like supercharge these crystals. I wonder.
Vart is here to be meat shield.
I don't want to like waste an attack on him though.
Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay, so not very good. Oh, flat 19.
Oh my god, a 19 on the dice. Warren, these crystals are odd. You see they're bright purple, and they're swirling with this odd yellow energy inside of them.
Fuck it, Mick.
Amara, can you tell me anything about those crystals?
I've never seen them in my life, but they don't look stable.
Okay, here we fucking go. I am going to... So if I guiding bolt them, I don't do any damage with the guiding bolt to the dragons? Or will I like get some damage off on them with that as well?
What are you actually attacking? What are you going for?
I want to like supercharge the crystals, and I don't know what would do that. Like maybe fire, but I don't have fire.
Are you gonna use Radiant?
Yeah, I mean you said yellow energy. It's okay. I'm a just first level guiding bolt. I'm gonna cast the first. I mean I only have first level.
Hey, go ahead. And roll your
Let's see
attack.
it, dude.
Vart looks at Warren and says, I thought we were friends.
Yeah, as I'm like charging, I'm like, get out of the way.
Oh, Mason.
What was your guiding bolt?
12 to hit the crystals.
Okay. Oh, my little engineer.
Oh!
Right, you're gonna take 35 damage as well. Give me a dexterity saving throw, and we'll see if this goes half.
Vart, I was friend.
All 3 of the Dragonborn, I just rolled all 6s.
Nat 1 for...
Bart rolled in that fucking 1. Dude, everyone's getting so fucking hurt here. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
like, Warren grabs a purity seal, he, like, charges it, chucks it, and then it goes in, like, slow motion, and it, like, blows up, and it's like, if I had time, and I'm... As, like, the whole church just fucking lights up. And, like, Warren's, like, turning around to run.
I was gonna say, you know the scene when Deadpool and Wolverine had to like join hands? It's that song is playing.
It's just
Vart,
as it gets engulfed.
You're
Yeah.
gonna take 35 damage, Vart.
I wish it was more damage.
Vart has half health now.
Oh my god. Hey, it's for the greater good. I definitely at least killed that caster.
I have 33 health, by the way, now, as Vart.
It's
I
not
guess
too
Vart
bad.
did a good thing, pinning
That
the
was
enemy.
good, actually. That was not even calculated.
That was not calculated, but I hope you know you guys just saved your ass so incredibly hard.
Did that kill any of them?
Oh, it had to.
All 3 of them are still alive, but
Are they still like pinned or like how?
they are in the single digits.
Oh,
all
they're
of
also on the fire, right? Or is that
Yeah,
not
so
gonna-
Warren, explain to me how this looks, and I'll explain the explosion to you, because that matters.
So Warren's like, okay, here we go. He like takes a purity seal, and like the guiding, it starts to light up for the guiding bolt because he's not magical. So he chucks it, and it's like an arrow almost, hits the crystals, and it just like hits it, but doesn't explode immediately, and it just ultra charges them, and then
You see these crystals start to vibrate, glow with a white hot yellow. You see you can hear them. They literally start to like. They try to dodge out of the way, but Bart is holding this table as hard as he can, and they start panicking, and they're like, no, 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 no. Bart is then launched back in a purple and yellow mist of fire. Just the back of the church is completely blown out. The roof is caught on fire immediately. The sizzling rain just hitting the fire and just like the 3 are still alive, but currently burned so bad that even if they were to get out of this fight alive, they would probably be disformed forever. Their scales are sliding off of their skin. Bart is launched back into a wall, smashing into this old, ancient cobblestone.
I feel like a piece of like table would be launched into Vart's eye, blinding him.
Oh, yeah, so like
In
Bart's
one
left
eye.
eye is just bleeding down, and he's like, oh!
oh, that's not good.
That is the blue half dragon. The blue half dragon runs as fast as he possibly can up to you, Warren. Like pure rage in his purple violet eyes. On all fours, he's running at you. He jumps as high as he can, directly on top of you, like trying to pounce on you. Just you see, once a spellcaster type of enemy has now completely gone to a feral stage. He tries to jump on top of you. You take your greatsword and smack on, like, clash with his massive, sharp blue claws. Sparks fly off of your greatsword. That is going to be a green dragon inside the fire. Vart, it is going to run out and attack you.
Oh,
Holy
wow.
shit, I'm rolling so bad. I just rolled a nat 1 again.
The dice are telling their story.
They really are. Vart, you're like, your eye is blinded, so the left side of your vision is completely black. But you're able to see out of your right eye and barely. Your depth perception is a little off since you're new blind now. And also the flash of light, it's like a flashbang that went off.
Yeah.
You see this half dragon runs at you with its sword and goes over top, but at the last second, Bart is on the ground, puts up his club, and blocks both attacks. Amara's turn. Oof. Amara.
Does she have Fireball? She's
She
a
does
half
not.
elf. Oh,
No, she does not.
okay. She's a cantrip.
She has
big
Sacred
dog.
Flame.
Yeah.
She's going to cast Sacred Flame on this blue dragon. It's going to save. That's nothing. She goes to cast Sacred Flame. This beam of light comes down, but he's already, like, burnt so much that he's just not...
He like
nothing happened.
looks at Amara and is like, huh?
You see the one green half dragon that actually did save on its strength saving throw did not get hit by the initial blast
Oh,
very
no.
hard.
Seems
It's
like
going to
full
run
out.
directly up to you, Warren, since you're up first. Dude,
think
I
I'm chilling.
literally can't roll well at all. That's only an 18 to hit.
Okay, I'm hit then.
Okay, finally. Fuck, dude. They do a lot of damage when they hit. So that's 11 damage to
Whoa,
you.
bro, what?
11 damage as this sword slashes across your chest out of nowhere. Like, it's basically, there's a lot going on right now. It's like raining. You see the fire inside the church is just like blazing. And out of nowhere, out of the corner of the church, this half dragon lunges at you. That is Qatar. Qatar is going to go after this green half dragon. Dude, I just rolled a 10 and a 3 on his attacks. He's not going to hit. He's literally not going to hit. Yeah, he goes to shoot 2 arrows at this green half dragon, but since the blast like was a flashbang, doesn't see it. Vart, that is a second half dragon that's gonna come up to you, since you're right there.
Half dragon do not hit bot.
That is going to be a 16 to hit on one of them.
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay.
There's a chance Bart dies here.
Bot
Ooh.
cannot die.
That is going to be 12 damage to Vart.
Bot is not dying here today.
I think Bart
You see,
will die.
Bart goes to pull up his club, and this half dragon dodges to the side and sticks its like scimitar into Vart's shoulder. Vart, that is now you.
Both of those should be low though.
Oh yeah.
Is there cleave damage?
It's
Yeah, if he does enough.
bludgeoning.
No, like I know that. I'm saying cleave as in like if you kill one, your damage carries the next.
I was gonna say, do you think I could grab both of them and just throw them?
I just hit.
I mean, I'm gonna tilt my hand. I would just attack, because if you fail that, you lose your turn and you might die. If you want to push him back, maybe you can. Is that what you're trying to do?
Nah. Okay. So, Vart has only 1 attack, so I will do that.
Mm.
God damn
A
it.
15.
15's not gonna hit.
Well, you lost
Bart,
your turn anyway.
You
I-
go
I
to
should've just-
sweep.
I should have just done the. Yeah.
Vart goes to sweep, and both half dragons push against Vart. Warren, that's you.
I'm gonna attack this caster.
Okay, the blue one.
Yeah, nat 20.
Nice! Oh my god, nice.
I'm gonna add a smite to that.
I'm gonna tell you now, you probably don't want to. That will be a waste.
Well, I want cleave damage.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, because they are 5 feet apart. Go ahead.
That's why I'm doing it.
You might kill both. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use this one so I don't waste a slot. I'm gonna double both damage. So that's 4d8, 4d6.
Oh boy.
Um, what is my plus? I forgot. Yeah, I got a 39 damage.
I just want to tell you, Mason, this half dragon, the green one, had 38 health. And the blue dragon had 1.
Okay.
You did
so-
exactly enough damage to kill both of them. I'm not even
Holy
kidding.
shit!
You did exactly enough damage to kill both of them.
Oh
How
my
do you
gosh.
kill the half green dragon and the half blue dragon?
So the blue dragon's attacking me. I kick him off, purity seal, rub it on my blade. It becomes like basically like a plasma blade. The green one tries to hit me. I block his sword. Blue comes towards me. I cut him down diagonally, like across from shoulder to his like bottom rib, cutting him in half. The other one tries to hit me again. Quick block. I grab his shield, stab him like as I have the shield, take his shield out of his hand, slam it into his mouth. Like it like severs the top half of his mouth, and like when he drops down on his knees, like the top half of his head falls off his shield that's in his mouth, and I should kick him over.
Oh, you kick him over. Both half dragons are laying lifelessly on the floor. I am going to roll a charisma saving throw for these two. Okay, this one is going to go for Vart on this turn. That's going to hit Vart. Uh-oh.
Dude,
That's
this
not
is
good. 11 damage to Vart.
Vart is still in the fight.
Oh no.
very hurt
Mara.
though.
Mara's gonna run in, and the church, this dilapidated church, has a bunch of holes in it, but the fire is growing. So there's like smoke, and she covers her mouth, and she's like, "Fart, fart! I'm here to help you."
Pretty man, I need no help.
She turns around. Did he just call me a man?
I don't know.
Um,
But what I did was cool.
she's gonna cast Aid on Vart, and she can only give you 5 HP, Vart.
Just 5?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Vart is still in the fight. I can probably take another 2 hits before I'm dead.
Oh, so I'm using Aid on you. It's 1 action, 30 feet, and the duration is 8 hours. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit points maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
I'll take
So
it.
actually, everybody gets 5 HP.
And a max.
Well, if you have over, if you haven't been hurt yet, you get 5 temp HP.
Oh, okay. I've been hurt.
All right, that's Qatar. Qatar's gonna run in. Come on, man. Let's just do something cool. Let's do something cool, right? Come on. He is gonna cast Magnetic Bolt. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna
Bro's
cast
using
that.
magnets. He summons 2 big magnet. Oh,
That's a nat 20. Holy shit, dude, the nat 20s are frugal this session.
He summons 2 magnets and they attract and crush both of them.
I just rolled 2 1s on my d6.
Oh my gosh.
Since it is, dude, I just rolled 3s. That is only on. I'm not even kidding you. On a natural 20, a critical hit, 7 damage. 7, dude. Qatar is cooler than this. I promise, guys. I promise.
No, Warren's just like, he's like, you can leave now.
Qatar runs up and sees 2 like. Vart is holding off these 2 half dragons all by himself. He's trying his best, and they're just assaulting Vart. Qatar runs in right after Amara heals him. He pulls his bow back and utters these words. You see the tip of his arrow starts to shine with this like pearlescent moonlight color, and it launches this arrow right through one of the half dragons, like blowing out the side of him, and he falls to the ground. That is Vart. Let's get this final kill, baby.
If anyone's favorite character was Qatar or this king, it should no longer be your favorite.
Yeah, I did him unjust.
Oh,
Dude,
my.
Does not hit again.
It's a 5. Vart, you're just wrestling this half dragon. Warren, that's back up to you.
I'll handle this. Watch me fucking miss.
You just cannot hit.
No,
That was almost a nat 20.
it almost
I
was.
literally
It almost
saw-
was. Dude, if it was a nat 20,
That would have been insane.
Warren deserves level 20. So is a 22?
Yep.
All right.
Warren, go ahead and kill this thing.
11?
11. That is gonna kill this half drag. Dude, Warren cleaned up this fight. Go ahead and explain how you kill this last half dragon.
Tries to come at me now, but I hold the blade of my weapon, block it, pummel him in the head, and he like kind of sideways like turns to the side, and then I just stab him in the back and kick him.
God. Okay, you guys look around and...
This is what Warren was meant for. He did good.
Yeah, he did. He finally
He
made
rolled
up for that
good.
Black Dragon fight. You did. You guys look around this church and now it's silent, just aside from boards falling from the fire and the crackling of the fire. You see Mara comes up to Vart and goes, "Are you all right? Do you need help or food?
Vart does not need help from pretty man. He needs pretty woman to befriend. And then he points to the king.
Guitar just looks at him and just... Fine, I'll be your friend. But
Yeah, pretty woman be my friend.
I actually think Guitar can heal as well.
Well, I bet the hag will heal him. Probably not, actually. She hates him. Let's...
Oh,
let's
he does.
just-
He has cure wounds.
No. Save your heals.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
Save
Yeah,
the heels.
I'm sure the
Vart-
hag will help Vart.
Vart will be joining the party now because
no.
we will be having Goblin ride on Vart.
No,
Sounds
Vart
like-
wants to give
Sounds like the person that
piggyback.
plays Bart wants something to happen.
no, Wretch doesn't deserve love right now.
Vart wants to give piggyback ride to little green man.
No.
We call him Baby Orc.
Or, sorry, baby orc.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Bart, you can as well, but...
Vart will be getting the investigation check. Watch him rolling that fucking 20.
I bet.
No,
No.
dude, you roll so low with Vart.
Yeah, you do. Rolled an 18.
I got a 13.
Okay. Qatar kind of gets close to the fire, and it is white hot. But you see this fire... This fire is not a normal fire. It's not like orange. It's more yellow. It's got purple tinges to it. But Warren, you see something odd happen. You see like a beetle, like flying, or like a moth. Yeah, like a moth, like to the flame, like flying around this, and you see it touches like this purple mist, and you see it glows a little bit, and it starts pulsing. And you see the moth starts. It looks like a little bit faster now, and you see it like flies upward into the night sky with like the rain, or yeah, it's like morning now. The sun is kind
There's
of
purple
coming up.
mist.
Yeah, it's like a purple mist coming off of this.
And what is it? The fire?
Yeah, it's like smoke. So
Oh, okay.
how fire's producing smoke, it's
Yeah.
like a purple tinge to it.
Is that
It looks kind of like a slate with a small purple to it.
okay? I will touch the purple as well.
Okay.
I'm a little scared.
Give me a Constitution check.
Okay, yep. Should have not touched purple. Saving throw?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I
Just
mean,
check.
my saving throw is the same anyway. Okay. Yep. There's the bad roll. 5.
You don't feel really anything from this. It's just kind of like smoke along your gauntlet, but nothing really happened. You feel like this, you know, when you're like in a steam shower and you can just like feel your pores like expanding, you know, like you
Yeah.
can just feel. That's kind of what it feels like. It feels almost rejuvenating in a weird way. Like smoke is rejuvenating you, but it's odd. You see Amara comes up to you, Warren, and says, "What is this stuff? And how did you know these crystals were explosive?
I did.
How are these crystals explosive? That makes no sense."
I did not know that they were explosive. I just took a gamble.
Huh. That's
Not
odd.
sure what these crystals are, though.
You see Qatar picks up one of the half dragons and starts cutting off its head and goes, "We need to leave now. Enough gawking over these exploded crystals. It matters not to us. We have your friend and my daughter held captive." And he starts walking off.
I mean, it matters a little bit, but I guess we should get moving. There's no crystals left to take, I'm sure.
Yeah, you don't really see any crystals left. Just
Okay.
fire.
Can I maybe, like, capture the smoke in a bottle?
Ooh, go ahead. Oh, what would I use for this? Let's go ahead and do a dexterity check. See how fast you are.
No. Okay.
I'll have
Come on.
Amara give you the help action as well. So I will also roll and we'll take the highest.
Okay. Nat 20.
I just got a nat 20 with
All right,
Amara. Dude,
cool.
the nat 20s are just fucking coming in this session.
3 nat 20s in this session.
Seriously.
No, wait, I think it's more, like 4 or 5.
You are trying to capture the smoke and struggling just a little bit, and Amara is kind of helping wave into this jar, and she like starts laughing a little bit, and she like pushes some smoke into your face as well.
Oh, do I
she's
get
trying
like
to have fun.
I get like high? I'm like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
you're like,
I'm
oh, yeah.
like,
So,
Warren just
so,
is on a salvia trip now.
so Vart sees them capture the smoke in a bottle, and so what Vart does is he goes up with his like hands and he tries to like grab the air, right? And then he sucks it from his hand.
Give me a Constitution check, Bart.
You said con?
Can you roll better than like a 2? I think Bart has rolled below 10s. Nat 1!
Dude, I'm not.
Bart is not meant to do anything.
Bart, It feels really good, and you've never felt good in your life, so you get uncomfortable, and you don't know what to think. You're just
my
scared.
god.
Like, it feels good,
Dude,
but
how
it's
many
weird.
nat ones have you fucking rolled with Vart?
Seriously,
I think
dude.
that's 2 now.
Okay, let's just go.
At least he's getting all these bad rolls out before he plays Wretch again. Oh,
Yeah, I
God.
guess that's true. Gosh, dude, that's just terrible.
I was gonna say, I have a +3 to con too, so that sucks.
Dude,
It doesn't even
sucks.
matter. It doesn't even matter.
You guys start walking off, and you see Qatar has a head hanging off of his belt, and it's just still dripping blood. He's just mad, just pure rage filled. Vart, where are you at? Who are you going to walk by? Because Amara is sticking with Warin, and Qatar is up in the front, probably like 10 feet away.
Bart asks Warren, "Do you think little green baby orc will let me carry him?
You're gonna have to ask him.
I've never carried little babies before."
Okay.
You guys are walking back, and Amara, to you, like, the rain is starting to, like, have a calming effect on everyone. And you just see, like, the purple smoke rising in the distance farther and farther behind you as you make your distance from the church, a battlefield you once destroyed at, Warren. And she turns to you, Warren, and she goes, "Warren, can I actually have a serious conversation with you?
Yeah, why are you asking if it can be serious? You know I can.
Because I don't want you to push me away.
Why would I push you away?
You did today. You did, like, literally an hour and a half before.
Because it's about Wretch.
It is about Wretch, and this conversation will be about Wretch, but hear me out. You know me. I can pull you out of your shell, and I will keep pestering you until you do. So you better just let me have my way.
Then what do you want?
Don't give Wretch too hard of a time, okay? He's young. He's gonna make mistakes.
Yeah, but
He
he's about to
doesn't-
learn from his mistakes.
I understand, but don't give him a consequence that will drive him away. He's still learning. You and me have gone to school. We've had people in our lives that care about us, but he doesn't.
I
He-
care about Wretch.
I know you do, but that's what I'm saying. Just please don't go too hard on him. He deserves. For God's sakes, you're his best friend.
Am I?
He will listen to you. You
Does
just have
he?
to be nice about it.
I tried to tell him that we had the king on our side, but he did not listen. He went on to go on this date, which I don't even think is real anymore.
Yeah, I think he got set up, but that's beside the point. I think our boy Wretch just got played.
I think it was Freya. She probably talked something into him. You know how he is with women.
Lower your voice. Lower your voice. It kind of seems like it would have been Freya, but Wretch has been known to make some hasty decisions. But
We'll
Let's
see what
just-
his story is.
okay, just please go easy on it. That's all I'm asking. I will leave you two alone to talk it out, and I won't put my 2 cents in it. But please, Warren, for me at least, be kind to him.
We'll see.
You guys start making your way back, and you're almost there. And you,
Before we do, Ogrid, he's listening to the conversation because he's just walking with you guys, and he at the very end he says, "Do not be mad at little baby orc. Little baby orc do not know better.
Why is everyone trying to make me be kind to Wretch?
because he deserves it.
He's a baby.
He's not a baby, Bart. He's not.
Vart,
Why is he so little then?"
Vart, you're pissing me off.
And then Vart just kind of walks over to the king and he says, "Can I pet your pup?"
Bart, shut the fuck up. Keep walking.
"But I just want to pet the pup."
Fine, if we make it out of this alive and your mother gives me back my daughter and friend, sure, you can pet it.
Okay.
You guys get back onto the beaten path and back to the cottage. You open the little gate, and Vart has to stay outside. He knows better.
He's gonna put Wretch into an oven. Is her house made out of candy?
Her house is made out of candy, absolutely.
Gingerbread?
You walk back in, and you see Qatar throws the half dragon head onto the floor, and he goes, "We've done what you've asked, witch. Now return my daughter and their friend." You see the field, like the arcane shield thing, dissipates. You see she looks at you three, and you hear the door close behind you. And you see fog starts to roll in through like the windows. And she says, "You've done what I've asked, but you're a fool for that." And Qatar kind of, "Why?" "Because I will keep their souls. You can go to the Hollow Grove. They stay here." "That was not our agreement!" "Haven't you ever heard? Hags are unfair, cunning, and wise." Ah, yes! And that's
I knew
where we'll end our
this
session.
bitch was too good. I even said it, bro.
Oh boy, howdy! What? Hey man, it's a hag. She's gonna do some crazy shit.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch. Oh boy, fighting a hag next session? We'll see. Alrighty, that was a good session, everybody.
Stay tuned for Behind the Dice.
I know, yeah. Caden,
Yeah.
where can they find us?
If you're enjoying the adventure, don't forget to leave us a review. It really does help the show grow. For bonus content, behind the scenes, extras, and more, you can check out our Patreon at the 3 Rolling Tiers. You can also follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the 3 Rolling Tiers, and that's 3 spelled out, and on X at T3R Podcast.
And Mason, do we have any special announcements this week?
Yep, as always, if you want to rep the party, go ahead and visit our merch store at the3rollingtiers.myshopify.com. We have new episodes that drop every Friday, so mark your calendars, grab your dice, and we'll meet you back in Varus for the next venture.
Yes, and thank you everyone for your support. You guys have been awesome. The views and the listens, you guys have been doing great, and we could not do this without any of you. So I just wanted to say at the end, thank you very much, and I very much appreciate our community. You guys are great, and we can't wait to bring you more stories. And we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye!
See ya!